Welcome to the live Q&A Thursday night. We got this. Okay. So happy Thursday. The week's almost over. You got one more day you got to suffer through, and then you're good to go. Happy weekend. Okay. Hope everyone's doing well. Let me make this a little bit. I'll make it a little bit bigger. Nope, I don't want it that big. Oof. I'm much better smaller. Okay. I was something before electricity. Okay. So now, hope everyone's doing really well. Happy Thursday again. This is the live Q&A for all FINRA exams. So I'm here for the SAE exam. I'm telling you, the SAE exam, the Series 6 exam, the Series 7 exam, the Series 63 exam, the Series 65, and the Series 66. And the 24 and the 57 if you wanted to. It's all good. Hope we're all doing well. A couple quick things. If you need free resources, don't forget to check out my Facebook group. It's called FINRA Exam Prep. It's called FINRA Exam Prep with help from Capital Advantage Tutoring. I made it pretty obvious. So this way you got it. Okay. So now, okay. It's funny. My YouTube shows more people than the other. Okay, but that's okay. So now, but nobody's talking. Everyone's shy. Okay. So if you need free resources, that's a good one. I have the don't forget, I also offer the Zoom group. So if you guys are going to start Francine, if you guys are going to start a study group, okay, I pay for 24 hours, 7 days a week, Zoom groups. I have on my website. If you go to Series 7 exam, Wendy, okay, hold on, boom, Wendy nailed it. Wendy nailed it. She went in there. I met with her yesterday for a short time just to make sure. Talked to her in the morning. Super confident, and she nailed it. Freaking nailed it, which is awesome. How happy are you? Relieved to get this done, right? Boom. Okay. It's awesome. Her whole study. So her, Kasia, and Mandy had a study group, and they worked together. I don't know if there was another person in there, but they worked together for a couple weeks. And I'm telling you, those study groups are magic. If you guys start up study groups, it's so great because you guys you hold each other accountable. You talk to each other. You see other vendors, and that's why I do that. That's why I offer the free ones. They're free, basically, so you don't have to pay for them. Because here's what happens, and I don't know if they use them or not, but if you go, here's the thing. So if you have a free Zoom and it's two people, you're fine. But once you add the third person, it caps at 40 minutes. Okay. I know you're going to rush out to 66 and hopefully join my membership group. Still stay in the membership group. But now, but those study groups are great because as long as you're involved, okay, as long as you're involved on that, it's great. Now, if you need tutoring, I'm here to help you. This is my website, series7exam.org. I'm not willing to pay $2,500 for the .com. It's not worth it. If I'm too expensive, there's Michael Weiss. Boom, Henry. Here's the thing: if nobody responds here, if you go onto the Facebook group I just mentioned, it's called FINRA Exam Prep with help from the Capital Advantage Tutoring. Okay. Jordan, I'll get to that in a second. Okay. I'm telling you, so I have those classes, so I have those memberships. So the study groups are on their website. Don't forget to check out Michael Weiss. He's another great tutor at series7examtutor.com. Now, if you're taking the SAE for the first time, or even the 7, if you need a vendor and you don't have one yet, go check out Achievable. I have a link here. If you don't want to use my link, go on your own. If you don't want to pay me for it, screw you. But if you don't want to pay me for it and you don't trust that I'm giving you a link, go on their own, check them out. They give you a free trial. They're awesome. And Brandon Smith sometimes on here. He has his own website called Basic Wisdom. And then he has really good stuff. He's a super nice guy. Explains it very simply, which is great. And that's how he writes. He writes so that people can understand it. It's those achievable stuff is absolutely the way to go. If you're still struggling with the concepts, get the fucking stuff. It's cheap. I mean, you're talking for the SIE, it's like $74. With my link, it gets it's going to be cheaper. It'll be $10 cheaper with my link and the discount code. Okay. Now, I think we're good with this. So now let's keep going on this. So let's start with some questions. Oh, before I do, I do the membership group every Sunday night. Every Sunday night, we do a membership group. If you hit the join button, Allie, Catherine, we're going to talk. Every Sunday night, I do a Zoom group. I do the 65, 66 at 6, the 7 at 7, and then the options from 8 to 9. It's 1 hour. So if you do these various groups, you can get in. Even if you can't afford the bigger ones, I actually replay the 65 and 66. I try to repost them in the membership group. Okay. The link for Achievable should be in my description. If not in now, it'll be there when this gets rebroadcast after it's done. And you can click on the link and just get, and there should be a discount code right below it. The membership groups will help you out. Every Sunday we meet, so it's like an hour for the 65, 66, an hour for the 7, and then another separate hour for the options. No, there's different levels. 65 and 66, it's the same level called serious study time. And then if you want the options also, okay. If you the options, okay, okay. If you do the options class, you get everything below it too. Okay. On to the next stuff. Okay. Okay. Boom. Okay. I like Achievable. Here's the thing. I like multiple vendors. That's my biggest thing, guys. I love multiple vendors. Like I say, Achievable, get the Cap and QBank, right? If anyone else sold the QBank, I'd say use them too. Okay. But right now, I always say buy the vendor, either STC or Achievable, and get the Cap and QBank. Okay. Okay. I know you sent an email, but how long ago was it? Because I have to. If you send it, if you sent it like yesterday, it's going to be time to hard to find. So if you can resend it, that'd be awesome. Okay. Now let's get on to this. Okay. Julian, we're going to be fine. You're going to rock this thing. Okay. The mid ones, like 7, 8, 9. Those are like the mutual funds and annuity stuff. But I have videos on the just read the 6 book. That Austin, read the 6 book. That covers what you need. I mean, if you've taken the SIE, or if you had, say you were somehow grandfathered into that, you don't have to take the SIE, then read the first 8 or 9 chapters just to get the products down. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, today the longest day of the year? I think so. Okay. Okay. Let's get into this. Okay. Thank you, Michelle. Okay. How options? Okay. Yes. So the 7. Yeah. So Michael, I'm sorry I took a little while to get to you. I'm about what, like 5 minutes behind. Not horrible. Yeah. So boom. That's good. Okay. Sarah, I do these for everything. Okay. And every Sunday I do 65, 66. That's in the membership group. These live in Q&As are for everything. But not even now, I do a Zoom group from 8 to 8:30 on my, if you go onto my website and find that series 65, 66 Zoom group that I offer from 8 to 8:30, I'm on there every Thursday, just right before the live. That's it. 30 minutes, people put questions in. That's just on Zoom. Then I do the Sunday night class. Okay. Other than that, these lives are for everything. Remember that these lives are for every single test. Okay. Yeah, Wendy nailed the 7. Okay. So now you are okay. So now, yes, okay, it is options intensive, but options are not hard. And if you want to learn them, you can do the STC way. Here's what happens. If you don't like the T charts, okay, if you don't really like the T charts, Michael, go go to my website and you'll go to my YouTube channel and just join for $20 a month. You're gonna get options videos. Okay. They're awesome, and I do it differently. I don't use the T chart. Some people like them. Some people like T charts, and it's good. A lot of people don't. So I have a different way. Okay. Okay. No. So that's it. So get through the. Here's the thing. Don't sweat the options too much. Get through the book. Get through that book as quick as you can. Don't skim it, but get through it. Okay. Henry's looking to start a study group. If anyone wants to do it, if not, Henry, go on to this study. Go on to my Facebook group. Well, it depends what test you're taking. If you're taking the series SIE 7 or that, go on to my Facebook group, FINRA Exam Prep with help from Capital Advantage Tutoring. Or if you're not, go on to Series 65, 66 Exam Prep and say there you want to start a study group. People will respond. They'll DM you and stuff like that. But don't pay for it. Ivy, how are you? Okay. Okay. Jasmine, we're okay, right? Okay. We're good. How are you? Oh, Henry, yeah, that's great. So go on my website and go on my Facebook group if you can, and just post that you're looking for that, or there's a chat in there called newbies. Okay. There's a chat in there called newbies afraid of the test. There's like, I don't know, like 400 people in there. It's crazy. Just go in there. Boom. There you go. No, Julian, that's for the SIE, but it doesn't hurt. So if anyone wants to do a 7 group, go on the Facebook group and find it if you have Facebook. I know Facebook's only for the cool kids, but you can join. Jasmine, don't worry about this. You got it. Take your time. If you know you redo the mutual funds, rewatch the videos on mutual funds and annuities. I have a couple of them in my playlist. Okay. Okay. It is in, I'll post it in here, but it should be in the join button, or it should be in not the join button. It should be in the descriptions of my on my YouTube. Oh, but you're on Facebook. Hold on, let's see. Oh, if you're on Facebook, go to the top of the FINRA exam prep group. It's a pinned link. It's right in there with the discount code in there. Just go right up there. You can do that. So if you in the Facebook group, find my group, the FINRA exam prep, go on there. It's right on top. It's one of the it's a pinned announcement. It's definitely there. Okay. Okay. Boom, Camellia. Okay, okay, okay. There you go. Look, two people want to do it. Julian and Ivy. And you got and that hey, Ivy, don't people aren't there? Is there a group that going on like 9 o'clock in the morning? If anyone has one of those groups where they meet every day to set time on my link, put it in here, and then this way people can join. Okay, Jasmine, you're gonna be fine. Go over the mutual funds, go over the annuities. Make sure you go over customer accounts, and make sure you go over communications. Communications screws people up a lot of times. A lot of people get screwed up in the communications because they blow it off. Okay. Okay, so Jordan, I am not a fan of picking one thing, but if you're just starting, okay, remember half the test is rags. 20% is investment vehicles. So yeah, you should make sure you own the rags because that'll give you the most points or hurt you the most. Okay, and Ivy and the other guys, yeah, join the. I think she is in it. Pretty sure Ivy's in it. She's in my weekly Sunday group too. And what I do on the Sunday group, when I leave, I just leave the group and I let them stay in it and they can talk to each other. I think a bunch of them started a group anyway. So again, for this, I would say get the regs and the investment vehicles. That's the bulk of the test. And the investment vehicles where people get their asses kicked. They seriously do. That's oh, I get what you're saying. You're saying you would join us. So there's two people, Ivy and Michael, and then somebody else mentioned it too. Okay. So hey Catherine, how you doing? Okay. So I think that works. I will work on the investment vehicles and the regs. That's gonna be the best thing you can do, Jordan. But still do everything. Okay. I think so. I don't disagree. And Wendy was very active in there. It was great. And it really helped. She was good. Okay. Okay. There you go. You guys can set a time for tomorrow and just go on my link on the website. Here, I know what I'll do. Watch this. It's for the 7. See if see if I can get it in there. I just posted that. If you guys want to pick a time, just go on there. Just we'll all jump in at the same time. Okay. Yes, Jordan. It's definitely the options are not going to be the thing that. So you guys set a time to meet Eastern. Do Eastern or whatever, and then just go on this link and it's free. Okay. Hold on. Oh, Connor, you're in great shape. Okay. Um, taking the essay, it would look at the risk. If you had to do two things, so I'm going to go backwards to other stuff. So I know Michelle sent her question. Um, Definitely do the quick and dirty. I agree, but make sure you go over the investment risks and what the register rep can and can't do. That's so big. What the register rep can and can't do. That's going to be very big. Okay. Let me see if Michelle sent the email yet. Hold on. I don't see it. Hold on. Let me do it this way. See, that'll be a way to find it. I can search. There we go. Please join Zoom meeting. The last email I got from you, June 2nd. Did you text it maybe? You sent it to kenfinnan@gmail.com? Michelle, you sent it to you, Connor. Yeah, you know you're gonna nail it. Get those things, okay? Look at that. I like it. Thomas jumping in. Okay. So Michelle, send it to kenfinnan@gmail.com. If you send it to another one, I might not see it. Okay. Great feedback. I love that. My big thing I tell them, we all know what's gonna be on there, right? I'm telling you that anyone taking the 7 is there soon read customer accounts. Boom. I don't know why it's not showing up. It's, I really don't know why it's showing up. The last email I got from you, Michelle, is from June 2nd. So your I'm not going to give the whole email, but it starts with BRIT, right? Okay. That's what I just hope. If that's what it is, that should be your email. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Put it. Just type it in here, and then we can walk. So how do you get ready? Okay. 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 Perfect. Thank you. Okay. 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 We got this. Round two. I'm telling you, strength. That's like Superwoman, right, Audra? You miss and you keep coming back. Okay. Same thing with you, Sarah. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. So depending, if you have past perfect, get rid of them. If you have achievable, go through the program again. If you have STC or Kaplan, just read. This is what you got to do. You miss, and I'm sorry you missed, but it's not that far. Okay. Oh, you have STC, right? Okay. Reread, reread the God. Okay, so everyone who misses, I always say you got to reread the book. Don't take questions as much. Reread the book again. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay, so we gotta okay. So okay, that sounds familiar. Why do I think it was texted? Maybe it was on okay. So the economics don't if you're taking the 66, economics is like 5 questions. So yeah, you can work on it, but it's gonna gain you 1 question. You're much better off reading the regs part. Okay. So reread I guess it's the first 9 chapters. So on Michelle, it won't hurt. He's good. Okay. Maybe you did it on maybe you sent me a message on Facebook. Maybe that's what you did. Okay. Hold on. Maybe that's what you did. Hold on. No, maybe not. I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay. Back to this. Now, okay. That's I think you should. I mean, I that's my thing. Okay. Yeah, I'll look for it. Maybe that's why. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you right now, just read the first 9 chapters. Read them straight through. Don't take notes. Just read through. The only thing you write down is stuff you don't get. And then if you join the Sunday group, not that you have to, you join the Sunday group, you can ask the questions in there. If you join a study group, you can ask there, stuff like that. Like I do the if you do the Sunday group, it's like $25 a month. It's not that bad. Okay. Oh, that may help. That really sounds a lot more familiar. Okay, hold on. Stay here. Okay. Okay. Let me try this. Mhm. Okay, you're gonna have to resend it. Okay. Because I want to get into this. Okay. Okay. Okay, there you go. Okay, fine. Okay. So, again, I think you're good. Just reread it. Don't take a lot of notes. That's your best bet. Okay. I like Achievable a lot, and I say get the Kaplan Q Bank just to challenge yourself with new questions. 100%. And you can use my link or not. Okay. Connor. Okay. Couple things. One, get the fuck off. Go get some sleep. What are you on here for? Boom. Okay. That's awesome. So you're moving up, right? That's cool. But you want if it's Kaplan, high 60s is okay. But if it's any other vendor, you want to be in the mid 70s. Seriously, okay. And that's the thing. But the thing is, when you take your questions, you got to review them. Hold on, Connor, go to bed. Get off here. Reread. Go through my quick and dirty. Go through maybe my cheat sheet thing. But really, I have a 24 hours before the SIE video playlist. Go check that out. Maybe tonight or tomorrow morning if you have time. Um, Make sure you get the what their register up can and can't do. I think that's like prohibited activities, SRO stuff, compliance rules, and make sure you get the investment risk. Those are the 2 big ones that are tested. Okay. Okay, Julian. Yeah, I think if you do the crunch that okay, you can't read through the whole book again, right? Because you've already read it, right, Julian? You don't have to read it again, but you have to if you haven't gotten through it yet once, you gotta fucking get through it. Okay. But here, I'm gonna give you 4 chapters not to worry about. Not to worry about reading. Don't read options. What? Just 2 problems. Don't. Thank you, Connor. We got this. Okay. You're gonna get it. Get off here. Okay. And then come on Tuesday and tell us how it is. Okay. You should be not in. This is not gonna help. Okay. You guys are talking. That's good. Okay. So now you guys can meet every day. A lot of people meet every day. They just say, listen, we'll be on here at 5 p.m. every Wednesday, every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and or whatever, West Coast, whatever it is, and then people join or don't join, and then they can come on if they're late, and it's not a hard thing. Um, if you can read, so don't read options, don't read margin, don't read DPPs, don't read balance sheet. Not that they're not on there. It's just you got to make sure you've read everything else. It's very hard to pass these exams without ever at least reading the book one time. If you read it once, and I can't remember if you had, you got to read it once and then start doing chapter quizzes, and then start actually with 6 days ago, get on those finals. Okay, boom, okay. Mm, okay. Again, Austin, I would focus more on the if you have the STC books, focus more on the books. But really, if it's the chapters on packaged products and insurance products, so annuities and mutual funds, go over the communications thing and the customer accounts. A little bit of suitability. You won't have a ton, but you will have some. Okay. So now, every Sunday night, I do at 6 p.m. I do the 65-66 class. And then every Thursday from 8 to 8:30 before this, I do a Zoom class on my Zoom on my website. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Camellia, I think you do because training consultants is a little light. They're good, but they're a little light. You need to be passing. You need to be passing with strength. Okay. Okay. Don't remember if you're getting 70s, don't worry about one outlier. Maybe find out what happened. Maybe you went to I think you got the link. Look in the Facebook group. It's there. Okay. 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 Drop the past perfect now. Just focus on achievable. If you're allowed to. So Anika, if they're not gonna bust your chops, okay? Yeah, Matthew, get the fuck off my live. What are you doing on here? Get some sleep. Go watch my 24 hours, read customer accounts. I'm kidding around. You know that. Read, um, read customer accounts right now or tomorrow morning before the test. I'm telling you, it's easy points. It's literally it's like handing you points because you want to make sure that shit's fresh. Because you may go, oh, I read it a month ago. Yeah, you're not going to remember everything. And those are detailed questions. So you want to read it tonight or tomorrow. You don't have to memorize it. Just read it. Read it. Okay, back to you. If you're not going to get in trouble for blowing off, yeah, well, that's where you can. Here's the thing. That's where you can start it. That's where you can post it. But if you go onto my website, series7exam.org, okay, and you go into the free Zoom group tab. I have a Zoom group and I posted it in here in the link somewhere. I put it up here. It's somewhere in here. The password and the login. Just go to that one. It seems to be easy. This way you don't have to worry about using your own, and it's just there. It's open 24 hours. Okay. It's free. Okay. Maybe in the future I'll put ads on it if I can, but right now it's just free. Okay. Okay, Henry, I'll get to that. I promise. Okay. Yep, Jane, I can work on that. Jane, how are you? Okay. So now that means we're working on the 65-66. I love that. So again, if you, Anika, oh, did you apply into the group? Hold on. If you did, I missed it. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. I didn't see anyone join yet. Oh, there we go. That's one. Let's see. Make sure he's not there. Okay, I'm okay with that. Just you'll be fine. Boom. And then where's my other one? Did he join? Let's see. Thomas, you're in. And Mariah, boom, you're in. Okay, good. There you go. Okay. So that's what I'm saying. Use the Zoom group because there are some scammers who try to get in and they try to do their WhatsApp, and I think that's a mistake. Okay. So again, if Anika, if you can get out of the past perfect trap, just do oh, again, it's Friday. Just do achievable for the weekend. Just do achievable straight through. It'll challenge you enough. Okay. Okay. Boom. I think you answered more later, so I'll come to that. Okay. Boom. It looks like everyone okay, he should be gone. Okay, here's the study group link. That's the link for the study group. You guys can do that if you just boom, there it is. Okay. 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 Yeah, prohibited activities and SRO stuff. I think you're gone already. Okay. Okay. Audra, everyone has a little meltdown. That's okay. You just got to get through it, right? Okay. Okay. It's mostly understanding committee. That's the thing. It's a lot more understanding. Okay. So hold on. Here's the thing. It won't hurt you if you can afford to do him. You know what I mean? If you afford to work with him, well, do whatever you want. No judging. Um, you'll be in good shape. So you know what I mean? Like it won't hurt you. He has good stuff. He has good product stuff. He has good sheets and stuff. Good handouts, and he knows his stuff. Okay, he does know his stuff. Okay, but my big thing is that you got to when you go through a test, are you reviewing every part of it? That's the question. Are you reviewing every single bit of it? Okay, that's the question. Okay, are you reviewing every single question? Okay. Oh, Ryan, good question. So that's the question, okay? So when you went over this, how many of those wrong answers were like stupid mistakes or like knowledge mistakes, right? Because if you have a bunch of stupid mistakes, then that doesn't really reflect on well, your knowledge level because it's just made a stupid mistake, okay? Um, the best thing you can do is go through the stuff, start writing down the stuff you're struggling with, and then book with Michael and see what he does. I mean, he's going to help you a lot. I promise you. And join the study group. I'm telling you, you get stuff, and then join in and see if you can. When you meet him on Sunday, when I leave, see if you guys can start your own study group. I'm telling you, it's a magic. There's three girls who just passed the seven Monday and two today. They had a little tight little study group, and they all helped each other. They lifted each other up, kind of thing. They were supporting each other. It was really good. Okay. Okay. Boom. There's the other person in the group. Boom. That's Wendy passed. Cassia. No, Cassia. I was worried about. I mean, she was fine, but she was on. She only got one shot on her test, which is always stressful, right? And she was like, "Are you sure?" Sure. And I knew she was ready. And I mean, she nailed that. And now she has that's a 63 left, which is good. I'm telling you, the study groups are awesome. Okay, once you get in a good study group, you're in great shape. So yeah, I appreciate it. You worked hard and you nailed it, and she nailed it, and she didn't even get a lot of options. She got some, but not a lot, which makes the test harder. Usually, having a lot of options is good. Okay, okay, Matthew. Okay, I think I said it already. One, go get off here, go to bed. Two, um, if you can, before you go to bed, either tomorrow morning or tonight, reread customer accounts. I promise you it'll make a big difference. And then I have the 24 hours before the Series 7. Please go take a look at that. There's about 6 videos in there. It won't take up that much time. But if you don't have a lot of time, there's three you should watch. The suitability ones, not a long time. And then the quick and dirty. Those are big. Okay. Boom. Yes, I'm telling you, just keep doing it. That's awesome. Just keep doing that up and up and up. And then find a group to jump in on a study group. Okay. Okay. Not so Jay, I'm not usually gonna I will answer it because I don't think any of the vendors are really close, but I think STC, yeah, a ton of rules and regs, which thank God we went over stuff like that. Okay. Okay. Button, I think not my marks is harder than the exam. I think if you're passing their stuff or barely passing, you're in really good shape. Okay. Um, I think STC is closer. I'm not saying they look like it. They're not. There's not a way to really mimic. And FINRA's pretty good about keeping them from doing that. They'll sue them. They sued training consultants because they had too many. And they whatever they settled, they settled. But yeah, no, J Labs, you're fine. So if you're in the high 60s on Kaplan, mid to high 60s on Kaplan, and the ones you get wrong are dumb, like stupid miss, you couldn't follow the track. And SEC, you're mid passing, you're in good shape. That's why I love. Okay. Yes, face is telling you that you need to. Which test you taking? That's the question. Are you taking the 7, the SAE, the 6, 63, 66? Hot, hot, hot. Okay. Boom. Okay. Or God just knows that I do this 8:30 every Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. Yeah, slow down. Hey, Henry, don't worry about it too much, okay? Oh, yeah, go watch my last minute, my 24 hours before the stuff. Go watch my quick and dirty at least. Face, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna rock this thing. I hope your score. I hope you're passing your stuff. But if it's past perfect or capping, as long as you're close to 70, you're fine. So if you're bombing the Q bank, meaning you're getting mid 60s, you got to slow down and reread the question. If you're doing a cap on book quizzes, right? But the Q banks, maybe so. Henry, if you have time, I don't know how I can't remember how much time you have. Why don't you do unit quizzes? Do like 10-question unit quizzes first until you get used to it, right? So do 10 questions on each unit. This way you can find out where you're really weak and what's really hurting you. Because their options, oh yeah, then you're good. If you're passing them, you're in good shape. They're solid. I actually do an Notman Marks test on my website, somewhere on my YouTube channel. I do it, but you don't care because you're gonna nail this tomorrow. Pay face, you're gonna nail this tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Um. So try Henry. Try that. Take the unit exams. Okay. Jane Doe. Okay. Now, so let's talk about this. So first of all, Jane, find my time value of money thing. But let's go into this. Okay. Now, allergies kicking in. So I don't know why. Okay, close the window. Maybe it's just too late. So future value is what we need to get in the. Okay. So future value, and make sure you watch my time value of money video. Future value is what an investment now will be in the future. So, like if we buy a zero coupon bond for $800, well, the future value is 1,000 because bonds mature at 1,000. So, our future value is 1,000. Okay. Now the question becomes that's future value. How do you get it? You use the discount rate or the internal rate of return, and you add that to the present value. So, to get one, that's awesome. I love that. I keep trying to do some of them, but I always feel like they're kind of cringy. But okay. Now, but people say they help. So, I have another one I'm doing tonight or tomorrow. So now I like doing them when I'm driving too, which is really dangerous, but it's not smart. Um, I should just get a freaking Tesla and not worry about it. I make videos all day long while I'm driving around the city. So future value is what you get in the future, and the internal rate of return is the rate of return to get there. Okay, so now what if I know that I have $1,000 bond coming in 10 years? The question is, how much should I pay for the bond now? What should it be trading at? What's the expected price? That's present value. So future value, to get present value, you need the future value, the number of years, and the rate of return. To get future value, you need the present value. Oh, I said that. The present value, the year, the number of years, and the rate of return. To get future value, to get present value, you need future value, internal rate of return, and the number of years. Okay. Um, Hey, not my Marks just posted to go check. Oh, by the way, guys, if you're bored, I have a TikTok, Blue Collar Finance. Go check it out. I do some more stuff. I do some of the same stuff, but it's easier to find the shorter videos on there. I have an Instagram at Series 7 Whisper, and it's easier to find some shorter videos on there. I'm not doing the long ones. There's no long ones on there. Maybe a couple, but not a lot. It's mostly the shorter videos. And I have a podcast, Blue Collar Finance. I'm over 85. I'm almost, I think, 100,000 reads or whatever. So good stuff. Okay. I fucking hate Past Perfect, Irene. Okay. I fucking hate Past Perfect. Go get Achievable. Go get Kaplan. Go not me at SDC. I don't give a shit. Get off Past Perfect, Irene. Okay. They will destroy you. I hate them. That's why they didn't talk to me at the conference 2 weeks ago. Now we're not done. Here we go. So I just remember I have ADD, Jane. You got to remember that. Okay. Now, Cindy, awesome. Thank you so much. I love that. So now, future value is 1,000, and remember, you don't have to do the math. You do not have to do the math on this shit. Okay. And what I'm talking about now is on the 65 and 66, not any other exam. Okay. Now, button. Yeah, I mean, you can just read the offerings chapter, but hold on. Now, so because I am not a detail person. Listen, I'm a big picture one. I am not into every little tiny details, and I still get one wrong when I take these exams at most. Like if I take the SI, if I get one wrong, it's because I'm being an idiot. Not a flex. I should know this, right? So now, and that also tells you that it's not a little detailed test. Okay. So now, present value is what the future value should be now, right? So if you take the future value, you use the discounted cash flow. We use discounted cash flow to discount all the future value, meaning that we're getting $1,000 in the future. What's that worth today? So we're going to discount that back to come up with present value, which is expected rate of return. So let's say we have $1,000 bond and the present value is 800 now. That's the present value. If you can buy it in the market at like 780 or 790, it has a positive NPV because you're buying it below what the value is 800. If you buy it below that, it's like TJ Maxx. You're buying it for a discount. So that's a good thing. You're doing better. That's a positive NPV. If you have to pay more than 800, then you wouldn't do it because it's a negative NPV and you're paying more than what it's worth. The whole point is present value. But if you have to pay present value, that's a zero NPV, that's worth investing. Okay. So again, here's your 800, here's your present value. If you can buy it below, that's awesome. It's a positive NPV. If the market price is higher, that's negative and don't do it. But if you have a zero NPV, it's worth doing because you're getting what you should. Again, I have a time value of money video where I go through charts and stuff like that. But that it's not, remember, you need to know what they need. So again, for present value, I need the future value, the interest rate, and the number of years. For to get I always do that. To get present value, you need future value, present number of years, and rate of return. To get future value, you need present value in those two things. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine, Max. It's not so hard. I did a video on that, but I will do it again. Okay, hold on. I'm telling you, Kaplan's better than Past Perfect. Everyone get away from Past Perfect if you can. Watch, they'll come after me. I mean, that's the thing. Here's the thing. They give you the information that you need, but they give you so much. They don't give you bad info. That's what I'm saying. So you won't get bad info, but it's like, this is how I explain it. Say I'm going to take an EMT course. I'm going to learn how to do CPR, and I got to take the fucking MCATs. It's just it's like overkill. Like, yes, it will help you, but to know, but do I need to know what the where the aorta is and I don't need to know where that shit is. Okay. Not really a cheat sheet. It's mostly memorization. I did create so Camellia, I did on the 66 playlist, I put a thing called the quick and dirties, but I also put a 63 cheat sheet in there. That's remember that 63 cheat sheet is for the 65 and the 66 also. It's the regs part. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, so that's a great question. Okay. So if they have a thing called an exchange feature, mutual funds, same thing. Button, I would take Notman because oh, they're not exactly the same in this one. I would take Notman. I would because I think they have better same style, but they have better videos and better handouts. Okay. But if you have a choice of anything, I would get Achievable. For the SIE, I love fucking Achievable. Okay, so let's say we have a mutual fund and they offer the exchange feature where you move from one fund, remember, inside the fund family. So if you're in Fidelity and you move from large cap to mid cap, right? So that they're not going to charge you a sales charge, okay? Boom. Vandana. Boom. Hold on. Ryan, I'll be right back. Boom. Okay, hold on. I'll get you on that one. Okay. Awesome. Boom. Vandana, that's awesome. You're done. You go into weekend like a fucking boss. Or a bad bitch. Either one or both. Whatever it is. That's awesome. Okay. We get back to this. Okay, now back to this, Ryan. Sorry about that. So now, if I have if I'm leaving a large cap to buy a mid cap the inside the fund. So inside the fund, we're leaving a large cap and buying a mid cap, right? So we're selling our shares in the large cap and buying shares of a mid cap. Inside the fund family, they will not charge us a sales charge. We know that, okay? But if you sell the large cap, if you when you sell the large cap to buy the mid cap, if you sell it for more than you paid to get into the large cap, you will owe capital gains on it. It's literally a buy and a sell, okay? If you buy if you buy at say with an NAV of 40 and then you sell it with an NAV of 43, you will pay taxes on that $3. Boom. That's literally what it is. Okay. So the whole point is you don't pay a sales charge, but the IRS doesn't give a shit. If you sell it for more than you paid for it, you owe capital gains. And that's going to be long or short. That's long term or short term based on how long you've owned it. Now here's the other thing. If they distribute capital gains to you, that's pretty much long term. If they distribute capital gains to you, that's almost always going to be a long term, even if you bought it. Boom. Okay. It should, Max, look in the. Oh wait, I think I did. Let me find out if I did. I'm going to do it now. Don't worry about it. So don't worry about that. I don't know if I did do it because I thought I said. I think it's my updates for the 65, and I think that's what I did. But hold on, I'll head it. Don't worry about it, Max. I'll do it now. Did I miss this? No, cash. I didn't know that. I love it. Okay. 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 Hold on. So the other thing, guys, what you do is. Oh no, hold on. I'll show you. I have a video. I'm going to talk about it. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Switch fucking vendors. Past reference will teach you this stuff, but it's going to take a lot longer. Go to Achievable. I have a link here, or go to STC, or go to Notman. Any one of those will help you a lot better than this one. Okay. 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 Official statement is a disclosure doc for munis. Boom, write that down. The official statement is the disclosure doc for munis. She did. Wendy nailed it. I fucking love it, Erica, right? Okay. Can always tell when you're about to come on. Erica always comes on around 9. Okay. Now, okay. Oh, Rand, I'll get to. Okay. Thank you, Miss Sammy Brown. I agree. Now, prospectus is prospectus, not prospects, right? Prospectus is for it's the disclosure doc for non-exempt securities. So if you're registered under the Act of 33, if you're unregistered under the Act of 33, then you have a then you will have a prospectus. Offering memorandum is more for yes, actually, you know what? You nailed it. Okay. So offering memorandum is for either is for private placements, right? And then an offering circular is for Reg A. Okay. So offering memorandum or private placement memorandum is for private placements or Reg D. And an offering circular is for oh my god, Button, you're in great shape. You're in great shape. You're in great shape. Offering memorandum is for private placements, offering circulars for Reg A. That should help you, Button. And they're just disclosure docs. You don't have to go crazy on it. Okay. I think we got that. I like the motivation videos too. I think they're fun. Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. Button, that's kind of it. How many more? I mean, what else is there? So I gave you the 4, right? So Muni treasuries don't have them. So munis or official statement. And they do the notice of sale to announce that they're going to sell bonds. You have the prospectus for non-exempt securities, stocks and bonds. You have the offering memorandum for private placement and the offering circular for Reg A. Okay. Okay. You're 11 days out. You're good. Okay. Yep, I agree. But you're not going to hope for the best, Ali. You're going to nail it. Okay. Don't think hope for the best. We're going to nail this. Okay. So here's the thing: when you're doing the tests, make sure you get the suitability down to your right. But when you're doing the test, make sure you review every right and all the. Don't just review the right answers. Review the right and wrong answers, both of them. Okay. Okay. Now let's do the RMD stuff. It's super duper easy. Okay. First of all, as of January 1st of 6 months ago, the max contribution for an IRA is what? Oh yeah, 6,500. 6,500 is a new max contribution for an IRA. Okay. Ivy, I have the videos on that, but I will talk about it. Okay. I'm not going to do stop orders. It'll take me forever. I have the bit slobs over vis videos on there, but I will talk about market and limit orders. I will do that. But stops just take too fucking long. And then I got I got the thing. If you want, I can do it Sunday at worst. Okay. Now, now now remember, before, when you have a qualified plan like an IRA, not a Roth, an IRA, a 401k, or 403b, the IRS has not been taxing that money for 20, 30 years. Okay. Yes. Well, Michael, that's fucked up. That's really fucked up. But yes, you add 1,000 for being over 50. You really just fucked me up there. Okay. Now, um, I should delete your ass. No, I'm kidding. So now, now the thing is, the IRS has not taxed you since you put the money in, and they want to tax you. So they say you have to start taking the money out at some point. That's why no, 7,500 for 50 and up. That's why I was like, fuck you, 72 would be fine. But so Face, 7,500 for 50 years and up. Thank you, Face, for saying 72 is old and not 50. So you want to go kick Michael's ass for me. Okay, so now once you turn 73, yes, Allie, once you turn 73, you have to start taking the money out. It used to be 72. It's the April 1st of the year after you turn 73. You have to start taking the money out at a rate that it would all be gone by the time you're going to die. So if you're 73 and they think you're going to live for 10 years, okay? They think you can live for 10 years, and you have 100 grand, you have to take out 10 grand a year. And anything you don't take out, what you're supposed to take out, they will only tax you 25% now. It used to be 50, now it's 25. That's it. Now, just so you know, what's going to be on the 7 is going to show up. If your husband or wife has an IRA and they die, you get to do you can roll it into your own IRA and then do whatever you want. That's if you're a spouse. If you're a non-spouse, okay, if you're a non-spouse, you have to take it out. At least you do an inherited IRA. You cannot roll it into yours. That's the key. Spouse can roll it over. Non-spouse cannot roll it over, and they have to take it out over a 10-year period. You know, it's funny. Anybody watch? I always say this to Sopranos. I look at these glasses that I'm wearing. These are my E glasses, right? Okay. What's 7,000? No, it's 65 plus 1,000. Cindy, the new rules are 6,500 plus 1,000. So now you can put the old rules are 6,000. Okay. Well, I cover risk. I have videos on that face. Go watch my risk videos. Okay. Okay. No, I have a whole video in my SIE exam playlist. Go find that shit. I have a whole video. There's two things you need to watch tonight. Watch my risk video. It's like number 23 in the SIE exam prep, and then find my SIE quick and dirty. It's going to save your ass. Okay. Now, okay. Because they're not going to give you both 72 and 73. They don't give you both. So if it's down there, it's a mistake. But they're not going to give you both. Okay. Now, hope that helps, Max. Okay. That's a face. That's going to be better anyway because they cover a lot more. Okay. And there's actually in the essay exam playlist, in the right in the smack in the middle, I have a thing called securities, right at the end of the securities parts. And I go through like the risk and reward of each security, which is going to help you. Ken Vandana, I am so happy. Okay. Right. So boom, in here. So I got this, right? So official statement is from unis, like you said. Prospectus is for non-exempt new issues or and even additional offerings, maybe. Um, Offering memorandum is for private placements and offering circulars for Reg A. Okay, I'm reading what Cindy said. Okay, hold on. Miss Sammy Brown, I'm going to get you. Boom. I just got you. I'm just rolling down. Okay. So now, I know somebody got in 2 weeks, but it's tough. I mean, I'd say here's the thing. Oh my God. End of August? I was going to say end of July. Sammy Brown, absolutely. If you can study hard, yeah, you can have it done by the end of July. I don't like Here's my thing. 8 weeks is too long. I don't like anyone studying anything for the test. Okay. I don't like anyone studying for 8 weeks or 2 months for a test. If it happens, it happens. But you should aim for 4 to 6 weeks. Okay. There you go. Camellia, there you go. Perfect. Sammy Brown, absolutely done. Okay. Audrey, for the 7, I sort of do. Okay. STC or achievable or Notman, Sons. Okay. But again, I'm a big fan of multiple vendors. That's the thing. Okay. Okay. Boom. Yeah, I love it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Okay. Open end versus close end. I'm also going to slap a video in here, but sometimes it shuts me down. But open end versus close end. Like I'm yelling at myself. Open end. Ah, where is it? But I thought I had a good video on this. Son of a bitch. I know I have a really good one. Okay. Oh, I know what I'll do. I know what I did wrong. Here we go. This is it. And it says how to pass the six, but don't sweat it. This will answer all your questions. It's like manna from heaven. Boom. Anyone who, boom, that's going to help you. Okay. Yeah, cash. I like it. I would get the Kaplan Q Bank just to back it up, but I'm telling you, Chivo explains shit. Everyone else, okay. Face, watch that video. Just click on that video and watch it. That'll answer. Oh, that video tells you the difference between open end, closed end. Okay, that's Ivy. So remember, it's not a straight line. I say that all the time. Okay. Yes, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. Always get the Kaplan Q Bank. I wish STC would do the Kaplan Q Bank. I'd rather do them. Don't get past perfect Q Bank. So there you go. Stay off the past perfect. Go to Kaplan more. Okay. So now past perfect is gonna make you do a lot more math than you'll ever do on the test. Like literally, there's no math on this test, and they're gonna make you do yield to maturity. They're gonna make you figure out fucking present value and future value. It's ridiculous. So my video that I just clicked face, and who else is doing that? I think somebody else said it's open end versus closed end versus ETF versus ETN. It's fucking great. Even though it says six on it, it'll help you. Okay. And Ivy, don't sweat. Bad days are not a thing. Bad days are just bad days. Don't let them roll into it. Okay. No, no, no. Do the Audrey, do the seven playlist. You don't need to do the pay. Save your money until you need the. If you want to join the Sunday group, that's fine. But the paid one is literally just options. The best options videos in the world, but they are just options. And the only reason. And guys, I'm telling you, if you're taking the SIE or the 63, don't do my fucking paid shit. It's not worth it. Don't do it. Okay. Boom, Cassie, you're in great shape. Okay. So you do that in Achievable, you're set. If you're doing the 63 or the SAE, don't pay for my stuff. I love your money, but you're not going to be happy with it. Okay. Because everything that you need is on the free side. If you're taking the 65, 66, or the 7, then or the 6, don't do it either. Then it's worth it. Because I have options and I have the weekly class. Okay. Okay. So here's the thing with the Achievable book, right? Okay. Well, hold on. Okay. It's not like it's not, that's a thing. Okay. Yeah, Juwan, I think that SAE is easy for some people, but the seven's hard. I mean, again, it depends on the vendor, right? If you're taking past perfect, yeah, you'll feel like you're never feel like you're ready. Um, Here's the thing about Achievable. It's not like you read through the book. I love what they do. You do a little snapshot, then you do quizzes. Then you do a snapshot, then you do quizzes. It's like an 8-minute read and quizzes. 8-minute read and quizzes. It's great, especially if people with ADD. You're never like just flipping through pages. It's awesome. I think it's a great program. Okay, and they're improving their questions all the time. You're never really going to see the same question over and over again. It's awesome. Okay. So Cindy, I want to go over this again. So once you can put in 6,500 a year for that. You can add, these are new rules. Then you can add 1,000. Okay. Then you can add $1,000 once you turn old, as Michael said, the dick. Okay. Once you turn 50, you can add 1,000. I'm not going to forget that, Michael, ever. I'm kidding. So then once you turn 73, that's when RMD hits. You have to start taking it out. It's the April 1st after you turn 73. Okay. Yeah, listen, and here there's no way to do it, but STC's close. That's the thing. So Achievables questions aren't close to the exam, but they teach it well. STC's questions are closer to the exam than the other vendors. They really are. Okay. Everything. But the regs are 20 to 30%. The investment, here's the thing. This is the one thing that X65 is so freaking broad, right? So that's why the 66 is more narrow. They told me that the 66 is narrower because they know you took the 7 already. So they don't boom. Okay. Michael, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, trust me, my family hates my sense of humor. They think I'm annoying as hell. But that's why I come on here and I can actually get accolades and people think I'm funny. Okay. Ryan, don't sweat it. You can just put it. Listen, all I ask is you share the shit out. So instead of sending me money, I appreciate it. Ryan, here, just so you understand why I'm not being some magnanimous person. Okay, this is easy and free. I teach 12 hours a day teaching, other than this hour or two, and I charge 185 an hour. I'm okay. So here's the thing. Listen, here's what I want you to do. Just tell people. That's all I ask. I want you to share the shit out of this. Okay, share this shit. Just send it to everyone, even people you don't think want to watch it. Boom. No, you don't want to do that because they don't watch it. But anyone in the business, send it to your fucking college professors, where you went to school, whatever it is. Send it to your manager and say, "Listen, this guy you should be doing." That's what I want you to do, rather than the money. And I appreciate it, but don't worry about the Venmo. So now, okay. Focus on the 65. The problem is it's so broad. So here's the thing: you got to get the regs down. You got to get the investment vehicles down. You got to get the portfolio analysis down. That's the test. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do about it, Richard. To say it's, but I mean, the regs and investment vehicles will get you through more than half the test. That's true, but you still got to know the products. You got to know the portfolio analysis stuff. It's just a lot. Okay. 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 Now, this is great. So variable invest in them. So here's what happens. Say your growth. So remember, if you do a variable annuity, it's a security and you need the 6 or the 7 to sell it. The fixed, you don't. You can be an insurance guy. The one, the one who knocks on the door and nobody answers, right? Okay. Um, I love insurance guys. It's when I teach them too, they're always trying to sell me stuff. So it's like, nope, I don't use my customers are not. I'm not going to be a customer of my customer. Yeah. So a variable annuity, you're gonna. It's both. Remember, they're both non-qualified. Okay. Okay. Boom, Irene. That's awesome. I love it. That's awesome. I'm so happy to help. I'm just trying to give this shit out, right? So now, yeah, Richard. I know. I'm sorry, but at least you know you got to cover everything. Remember, it's not super deep. It's inch or two deep. Okay. Boom, there, Ivy. Well, Wendy's. Go on the Facebook. At worst, you guys are gonna meet. You can see each other on Sunday. Okay. Okay. Oh no, that's right. You won't. Okay. LinkedIn user, Chaka. Let me think about that. I don't think anyone's doing in person. A lot of them doing Zoom. Kappa, Notman, they're all doing Zoom. Nobody's really doing in person. I promise, but I won't give up on you. So I don't think they really do in person. No, I talked to Notman. I tried to get them to do it, and they're like, they said it's so much better to do. No, they're not getting a lot of requests for it. They're getting some, and it's not worth it. And it's so much easier to have one teacher sitting in their central hub teaching all over the country than have guys all over the country. So, okay, now maybe Maggie Shine in Colorado. Maybe there's a Japanese guy. Fuji, I always forget his name. I got to write it down. There's a Japanese guy, Sakamoto. I don't know his name. It's something with an O at the end. Okay. Okay. Now, Um, don't do it. A button will do that. Okay. I know I get it, but I do Zoom classes. But yeah, it's fine. It's all my lessons are in Zoom anyway. No, you don't wish you live in Jersey. The taxes are fucking ridiculous. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. My property taxes are well, my daughter's properties are worse now, but my property taxes are like 18 grand a year. Okay, so now the only reason it's not even higher is because they live in a 100-year-old house. Okay, so now I'm sorry about this button. Variable annuity, it's invested in the mutual, it's in the mutual funds. So the return goes up and down when it's growing in the accumulation phase. Fixed, it's set. It grows at a set rate. They don't actually invest in anything. Okay. Now, jumping over on the annuity side when you get paid out. So the fixed annuity gives you're getting paid every month until you die. So that's never changing, right? So if it's set at 500 bucks a month, you're getting 500 a month for the rest of your goddamn life. So you have inflation risk, but it is safer. So older people do fixed annuities. Okay. Do the so Cap and Q Bank. Go to okay, Irene. Don't buy anything yet. I'll tell you. So now, if you have that, okay. So then we have a fixed annuity. It's better for older people, 60 and older, right? Okay. That's not me yet. So you're going to do the fixed. It's going to pay a fixed payment every goddamn month. Okay. Now a variable annuity. Okay. So a variable annuity is where it's invested in the market. Not directly, but a mutual fund. So your payment adjusts every month. And so here's the big thing. One, variable annuities for younger people. It's in the separate account. You have market risk because you're invested in the market, but you do not have inflation risk. Okay. Now, this is what I say. So now the next part is, but right. So Kyle, a lot of people think that, but some people don't get that. So I'm going to explain this. So now, the variable annuities, you have market risk because you're up and down. If you have a fixed annuity, you don't have market risk. We have inflation risk because you're guaranteed a return. So I always think of this way: when you think of insurance, pays when you die. Annuities pay until you die. Okay, so again, insurance pays when you die, pays not you because you're dead, and then annuities pay you until you die. That's the whole purpose of it. Okay, freaking dog hair. I love my dog, but okay, okay, okay. Now, cashier, yeah, I get if you have achievable, if you have STC, get the achievable. Use my link, make them like me. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say this again. So one thing at a time. Focus on the SIE, whatever you're taking now. Focus on that. Then you focus on the seven. And look, you can study for the seven in 3 weeks. Absolutely can do. And then you can take the 63 like 3 days later. I mean, it's not ideal. You want a week. 63 is not easy, but it's a lot less info. You just got to go hard at it. Okay. If you go hard at it, you can study. You can get the seven done in 3 weeks, and then this the 63 done like a week later. So 4 weeks and you're done. Could be done. Okay. Okay. Again, don't sweat the bad days. So now we'll get into that Sunday on the make sure you're on there on time. Okay. Boom. Okay. Oh, Wendy, you guys are talking. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, it's right. It's fine. Don't sweat it. But if you want more quizzes, get the Kaplan Q Bank or do the Achievable. It's really good. Dave, hey, how are you? Okay. Again, in here, nothing's really close, but STC is a little closer. But don't rely on that. Okay. Okay. Boom. Okay. There's about 40% over. I mean, the products, literally everything on the SAE could be on the seven. That's the thing. That's like 100% overlap. There's a little bit more. Think of the SAE as definitions and seven as situational. Okay, that's the thing. So SAE is definitions of everything, and seven is like that stuff. Like you'll get like two option questions on the SAE, and you get like 30 with actual more shit. So there's 100% overlap, but there's also more. Okay, okay. There you go, Dave. That's what it builds on the essay. Okay. Boom. I like the motivational shit too. Okay. So Ivy and Wendy, maybe you want to talk on Facebook and go, okay. Well, okay. Yep. You'll get and perfect. Fix you get a certain payment no matter what. Okay. Okay. Oh, Kyle, I didn't even see that post. That's awesome. Boom. I'm telling you right now, it's amazing how much that makes a difference, right? So I tell everyone, they go, what's the best advice? Read the fucking question, right? There you go. One, I agree. The seven at the seven is the essay part two with the guy punching you in the face at the same time. Okay. Right. Variable is market has market risk. 100% in here. Look, you nailed it. Okay. So Kyle, congrats. I love that. I'm telling you right now, there's nothing more than just take your time, read the question. If you read every word, and that's guys, anyone taking the test, if you see an answer, if any part of the answer is wrong, the whole thing's wrong. I gotta say, like, oh, this thing is approved, but this thing is traded on the stock exchange because it's approved by the SEC. Well, no, the SEC doesn't approve shit. So that part makes it wrong. So if any part of an answer is wrong, the entire answer is wrong. Remember that. Don't change your fucking answers either. Okay. Think I answered that question? Oh, here. No, Irene. Here's the deal. Go to Kaplan, pick your test, the drop down, pick your test, then go up to the top. There's a thing that says study tools. Click on that, roll down, and at the drop down, you should see Kaplan Q Bank. It's like 65 bucks, depending on the test. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Kyle, exactly. Yes, you guys are saying it. The S7 builds on the SIE. It just goes into the more situational situations. Hmm. Circular definition. So again, so Irene, go to Kaplan. Whatever we get there, do the drop down, find the test you're taking, go up to the top, hit study tools, drop down, and then you should see Kaplan Cubic. I don't know why they have it. They don't have it in the main part. I kind of get why, because they don't want you to buy that. They want you to buy the whole package. Okay. Dave A. Yeah, do you have books? You have the Past Perfect books, right? Yeah. I mean, if you want to buy the whole package, buy it, right? Like I tell everyone, if you really want to create your own, buy the achievable product and the Kaplan Q Bank. But if you want to buy the whole Kaplan product, just buy the basics one. I mean, maybe you want their videos or something, but if you want the whole, if you want, um, if you want to learn, okay. If you want to learn from it and use Kaplan information, then just buy the bottom package. Just buy the basic one. Make sure you get the question. Don't just buy that. Make sure you get the full. Make sure whatever you buy has a Kaplan Q Bank in it. Because if you buy that, you're going to get their video, you're going to get their books, and you're going to get their PDF version of the books too. And you want the Q Bank in there. If you don't see the Q Bank in the list of things, don't get it. Like, don't just buy it where it just says finals, because then you just get the fucking finals. You get like 4. You want the Q Bank where you get 4,000 questions. Okay. Boom. Okay. I like it, like it, like it, like it, like it. Okay, so what did you say? How to get on my Zoom? Okay, hold on. Okay, so if you go onto YouTube, here, you have to switch over to YouTube. Okay, maybe 1 or 2, not a lot. Anika, not a lot. Maybe 1 or 2, not a lot. So now, if you go on my YouTube, you have to switch over to my YouTube channel. In case you didn't know, since you're watching on Facebook, it's Capital Advantage Tutoring. Okay, go on there. You go on any video and you see the word join. If you do the lowest level, you just see the replays. If you go to 20, okay. Ryan, what was your question? Oh, okay. Yes, I did. I did see it, then I passed it because I thought I answered it. I did not answer it though. Thank you, Ryan, for bringing that up. So now, um, then you go into the join button. There's the membership videos, just replays, which is like $6 a month. Then the options, which is 20, and then the serious study group. You'll see serious study gets you into the 1-hour class. Okay, 4 years in there, 4 years. Unless you're working and unless you're registered, then it's forever. So if I got serious study group gets into the hour class. If you're taking the 7, I don't remember what you're using. If you're taking the 7 and you want help with the options, do the highest one, the $50 a month one. That gets you the 7 group, and it gets you the 7 group, and it gets you the hour. It gets you all my options videos. It gets you the 7, the 1 hour for the 7, and then we also have an options class at 8:00. They're good. And think about it: $50 a month. If you're doing the 7, you're going to get 2 classes every Sunday, so that's 8 classes. For $50, it's like whatever the math is, like $6 a lesson. Super cheap. Plus, you get the options videos. If you're doing the 65, 66, just get the serious study one. Okay. Okay. So Ryan, I'm going to get yours. I think I'm running at the end here. Okay. Just take tests every damn day and review, and go. And if you have SDC, go over the crunch time facts. If you have Notman, go over their key concepts. I think Kaplan has a test tips thing. Watch my quick and dirty, my 60. But remember, near the end, watch my 63 quick and dirty and my 66, because the 63 covers the regs portion, 66 covers the rest. Okay. I just did them at a different time, like 2 years apart. Okay. I got the red light. They're going to start playing the music off to get me off here soon. Okay. Now, let me get to Ryan. Okay. So I'm going to end with this and then I'm done. So I'm heading out. So So here's the thing. So every year, mutual funds have to distribute, like if you own a mutual fund, they have to distribute 90% of their profits. Okay. So that net income, not their profits or income. So if it's regular income or interest or dividends, it's going to go out quarterly like a dividend. Once a year, they have to distribute all their capital gains. Remember, mutual funds are buying and selling securities. So if they get capital gains, they have to distribute that every year. And that's what I mean by that. And that's always going to be the long-term capital gain. Okay, everyone, don't forget to check out my website if you want that. Go to Facebook, please join it. That group is so fucking active; it's unbelievable. I mean, if somebody posts something and I don't see it for like an hour, there's like 20 responses. Sometimes there's no, but there's usually 15 or 20 responses. People helping out. It's like I call it crowdsourcing your study, and I think it's awesome. And that's the new normal, right? That's the new normal because of COVID and all that. Okay, so go check it out. It's called FINRA Exam Prep with help from a series from Capital Advantage Tutoring. If you're taking the 65 or 66, find the thing that says Series 65, 66 Exam Prep. Don't forget my memberships, guys. This literally Tuesdays and Thursdays are my favorite night. I love talking to you guys. I really do. Everyone, Face taking it tomorrow. Connor, hopefully you're off here. You better be off here. Go get some sleep. Okay. I love you guys. Kasia and Wendy, congratulations. I think who else passed it? Kyle nailed it. A couple other people nailed it. I forgot the names. Guys, be good. Wash your hands. Have a great. I'll see you guys on Sunday if you join the membership. Have a great weekend. Wash your hands.